Hi friends, once again KTSir is here from the channel Kartik Tuitions. In this video, I have come with yet another topic from the chapter circle, and this topic is related to chords. So let's start with the video without wasting your time. In this video, we are going to talk about theorem of internal divisions of chords. Let's have a look at statement first. Suppose two chords of a circle intersect each other in the interior of a circle, then the product of a length of the two segments of one chord is equals to the product of the lengths of the two segments of other chord. Sir, ये सब क्या है? Let's understand it. See, I have a circle. Now I take the two chords AB and CD, and they are intersecting at point E. Okay, and that intersection is inside the circle. Please to take a note of this, because in the next video we are going to talk about theorem of external division of chords. So understand the difference. Now here they are intersecting at point E, which lies inside the circle. Now let's go to the statement. Then the product means what? Multiplication of the lengths of the two segments of one chord. Suppose if I talk about chord AB, now there are two parts, AE and EB. So EA into EB is equal to the product of lengths of the two segments of the other chord. Now other chord is our CD. So this has to be equals to the other two segments, that is EC into ED. I hope you have understood this statement. Now let's have a look at the proof of it. Now usually this proof doesn't come in a exam, but they can ask you as a sum. So instead of taking it as a theorem, you can take it as a sum, and then you will not find it difficult to keep it in your mind. So let's start. Now see, we are supposed to prove EA into EB is equals to EC into ED. Now this cannot be done without the help of construction. So the construction is join AC and DB. सर इससे क्या होगा? इससे ये होगा कि अपने को दो ट्राइंगल मिल जाएंगे. कौन से दो ट्राइंगल मिले? AEC and DEB. Now can we prove these two triangles similar? Just try to recollect. Yes. Sir, kaise? See, one angle we get is vertically opposite angles. Yes, I'm talking about angle AEC and angle DEB. And the reason is vertically opposite angles. Same way, if you try to understand, angle CAE will be congruent to angle BDE. Why? Angles inscribed in a same arc. Both the angles are inscribed angle and they are having the same interceptor arc. So the reason is angles inscribed in a same arc. Now both the triangles will become similar by a test of similarity. Now, whenever the triangles are similar, what do we know about the sides? Sides are in proportion. Yes. So when we write the sides in proportion, we get EA upon ED is equals to EC upon EP. And the reason is CSST. ICSE CBSE students can write it as CPCT. It's one and the same. Now, just do chokdi. Chokdi yani kya? Cross multiplication. So we get EA into EB is equals to EC into ED. Hence proved. We have proved this theorem also. See, don't take it as a theorem, just take it as a sum. It's very, very easy. Now I have taken one sum for the better understanding. So let's move to the sum. Chord MN and chord RS intersect at point D. If RD is 15 and DS is 4, MD is 8, find DN. Now see, understand. First we'll solve the first part. Both the chords are intersecting inside the circle at point D. Right? Now in this first part, RD value is given to us as 15, DS is given to us as 4, and D is given us to as 8, and we have to find DN. Now since this both the chords are intersecting inside the circle, just now we have studied the theorem of internal division of chords, we get DM into DN is equals to DR into DS. And the reason is theorem of internal division of chords. Now let's substitute the values. DM is what? 8. So 8 into DN is equals to 15 into 4. Now DN इकडे बाकी सगळं तिकडे. So it becomes DN is equals to 15 into 4 upon 8. 4 ones are 4 twos are 2 ones are 2 7.5s are. So you'll get DN as 7.5 units. I hope you understood till here. Now let's start with the second part. If RS is 18, MD is 9, DN is 8, find DS. थोड़ा अलग है सर. कैसे? देखो ये टाइम अपने को टोटल length of chord RS is given. They have not given us RD and DS we have to find, but they have not given us RD. Now, since entire length is given to us, we need to take the help of x. So what I say, let the length of ds be x. Now, if I take ds as x and rs is 18, can we get the value of rd? Yes. Sir, kaise? Rs is made up of two parts, rd plus dx. The betweenness r dash d dash s. Now rs कितना है 18, so 18 is equals to dr plus x. So in other word, dr will become 18 minus x units. Now once we get this, again as the chords are intersecting inside the circle, we can apply the theorem of it. So we get dm into dn is equals to dr into ds. These are the same theorem of internal division of chords. अभी थोड़ा ध्यान दो, देखो dm अपने को 9 दिया है, so 9 into 8 is equals to dr अपने को कितना आया? What did we get dr? 18 minus x, and ds is what? X. So 72 is equals to x into bracket will give us 18x minus x square. Now since x square is negative, I'll shift both the terms of right hand side on a left hand side. So it will be, the signs will get changed. Now minus x square will become plus x square, but plus 18x will become minus 18x because they both have been shifted on left hand side. And 72 is positive, it will raise as it is. So it is plus 72 is equals to 0. Now observe what type of equation it is. It involves one variable, degree is 2, so it is a quadratic equation. Now we have to split the middle term. Now factors of 72 such that the sum has to be 18. Now all those who are confused, sir ये कैसे किया orally आपने? Do check out the factorization method from the chapter quadratic equation in a playlist of algebra. In that video, I have explained everything, each step by step, how do we split the middle terms. Now factors of 72 such that the sum of the factors should give us 18. Now, we can list all the factors, but the condition is what? The sum of that two factors has to give us 18. Is this 12, 6? So I can write this as x square minus 12x minus 6x plus 72 is equals to 0. Now, in the first two terms, I can take x common. So bracket में आएगा x minus 12. Now, see, my third term is negative. Now, when the third term is negative, you have to take minus sign common. So I will take minus sign common. And 6 and 72 में common क्या आएगा? 6. So basically, I have taken minus 6 common. In bracket, I'll get x minus 12. Do remember, when you take minus sign common, the last term sign gets changed. Plus will become minus, minus will become plus. And that is 2 equals to 0. Now in this, both the terms x minus 12 is common. So x minus 12 into x minus 6 is equals to 0. Therefore, x minus 12 has to be equals to 0 or x minus 6 has to be equals to 0. Therefore, x is equals to 12 or x is equals to 6. Now see, we got two values of x. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. So therefore, either ds will be 12 units or ds will be 6 units. I hope you have understood this sum also. If you have found this video helpful, please share this video with your friends. Do comment. Also like, share and subscribe my channel for the regular updates. Thank you.